it's some scenes in there that's so emotional and that really just hit you differently. And you know, I don't want to try to spoil too much for people that haven't seen it, which if you haven't seen it, you really slacking.
Are you trying to sit here and leave me? For what reason, though? I know that I can't stay mad at you. You going the way you doing too much, like, for real, chill out, though.
Okay. What's good, y'all? I ain't gonna make this video too long. I just seen Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and it is everything that I expected it to be. I'm not gonna give it a 10, because me personally, I don't think it was like 10 material, me personally. But I will say that I would give it like a 8.5. Bro, it's some scenes in there that's like, it's some scenes in there that's so emotional and that really just hit you differently. I don't want to try to spoil too much for people that haven't seen it, which if you haven't seen it, you really slacking, because it's like any and everything is on social media right now to describe what's going on. Is it better than the first one? In my opinion, no. Don't compare it to the first one. You know, it's not like a legit sequel to the first one, not necessarily. Like, in my opinion, this is two different movies. You know, you got Black Panther that was on this type of time, that was like superhero movie. Then you got Wakanda Forever that was like kind of like a tribute almost to that superhero movie, and it all makes sense. Was there anything I didn't like about it? It was just really long. It was really long. I think it's like 2-3 hours, I think, something like that. But I was able to go, because it's like where I always sit at the top of a movie theater. I want to be able to, like, I don't like people behind me, so I always be at the top. I was able to walk all the way, and it was packed. Able to walk all the way down, go in this long line of people wanting popcorn, sodas, this, that, and the third. Sat there for like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And when I came back, they're still kind of just now ending the conversation. Well, not even like the conversation, but they're just now kind of like ending the scene that I walked out on. And when I'm looking at the dialogue and what's being said and who's communicating from the last time I was in the movie theater, it was the same people. Like, I didn't miss anything, basically. So it just takes a minute to kind of get into, but I think that was intentional, because it really burdens on you for a long time, as far as like, dang, you know, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Okay, what are they going to deal with now as far as losing Black Panther? And then what happens, bro, I'm not going to spoil nothing, but it's like what happens to them a lot in the movie is just like, bro, this dude, name, like, Buddy ain't playing. That's what I'm gonna say. That's one thing that I kind of like between him and Killmonger. He's doing it to protect his people, just off rip. He just doesn't want anything happening to them. Killmonger was like on some vengeance type time. Long story short, it was a very good movie. I would suggest watching it, you know, because I see now that like some people like it, some people don't. Me personally, I thought it was a good movie. Don't compare it to the first one. Is it better than the first one? No. But is it still a good movie? Yes. And it's like, are you going to waste your money? No. So, okay. So now, people also want to know why I don't post on TikTok as much anymore as I used to. I get that question all the time. And to answer your question, I don't know. Like, I can do so many things, you know? So I don't necessarily know for sure where my head is at the moment. I know it's something dealing with music and videography, obviously, because what I want to be is a director / producer. But TikTok kind of puts me in a hole on that. So it's like, you know, I still do music. I still like shoot videos for people, blase, blase. You know, I'm not just a flashback guy, or I'm not just a TikTok creator. Like, no, I was doing stuff way before I even was blowing up on TikTok. So when I be on TikTok, it'll just put you in this little rabbit hole that I just don't go for, honestly. That's another thing, you know, one thing about me, I'm not gonna stress myself out for anyone. Like, my energy is so, like, sacred and, like, my realm. I just can't let it get corrupted again by stupid stuff. And I just find that it's like, okay, I'm finna stress out because these people won't follow my SoundCloud, or I tell these real fans to go follow my Instagram, but they don't do it, or real fans aren't liking pictures, or these real fans aren't liking this, or aren't sharing that, you know, or these real fans are DMing me and telling me, you need to post this, you need to post that, and then TikTok is pushing back my videos, like shadow banning them. So I don't try to stress myself out too much because I get real happy when I get in that mode. Like, when I mean real happy, I got the mindset, like, if I go in there, it's my art, you know? So if I go in there and make a flashback, but it's not just flashbacks that I can do. I make a comedy vid, I make a POV, I make an acting vid, I make a song. They push that back just because it's not part of the algorithm, or it's just not because what they want to see. I used to get so energized for it, thinking everybody would see it, and then only for them to take it back, so it would get me, like, depressed, because I'd be like, okay, what did I do that for? I don't do that. I kind of just coexist with it. Like, I still post on TikTok, this, that, and the third. I still post on. But if my fans is really real like they said it is, then it's like, y'all should fool me outside of TikTok. TikTok is not the only place I post. And it's, if anything, it's the least place, because I stress that enough. Follow me over here, follow me over there, blase, blase. So it's like, when I see that, it's like robotic to me. It's very robotic to me. And with that being said, I don't go for it. I just chill. I really kind of just work on what makes me comfortable now. I'm supposed to do back-breaking work, which is like, I still am, but it's like on whose time. So once I figured out to do that, man, everything was smooth. Everything was smooth. But, just dropped. Make sure that you go follow my SoundCloud as well as my Instagram. Just dropped a song with JPay on my SoundCloud, and video coming soon. I'm gonna try to have a video coming soon for it. There's a lot of videos I need to have made for my songs, but I need y'all to follow me on SoundCloud before I get all of my songs out on, like, mainstream platforms, because I'm up next, bro. I can feel it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new.